Hi there, my name is Will Sloan, and I'm the author of Ed Wood, Made in Hollywood, USA. When you're pitching a book about a filmmaker who worked from the 1950s to the 1970s, the question you're often asked is, why now?
And remember, my friend, future events such as these will affect you in the future.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Ed Wood was a man of his times.
What in the hell is our country coming to?
Now, wait a minute. Did you ever think that they might have their principles, too?
Principles?
He was born in the 1920s, raised in the Great Depression, and fought in the Second World War.
On his weekend passes, he would go to the nearest town where he had a suitcase checked in a public locker. In the suitcase, he had the things he loved to wear.
By the 60s and 70s, he was on the older side of the generation gap.
You call this crap coffee?
Of course not. It's organic tea.
And what's this? Seaweed?
When we eliminated ourselves from the establishments, we eliminated all of their ways.
Nevertheless, his work speaks to us across time because he was a misfit within his time.
One is always considered mad if one discovers something that others cannot grasp.
He wanted to be a famous Hollywood director who made big Hollywood movies, but he never conformed to the society around him.
That's the understatement of the year.
With his pioneering film Glenda, he challenged mainstream assumptions about gender and sexuality at a time when to do so was almost unthinkable.
Give this man satin undies, a dress, a sweater, and a skirt, or even the lounging outfit he has on, and he's the happiest individual in the world.
Ed Wood's personal politics are hard to define. Sometimes he could have a reactionary streak.
Spending all that money on such silly things as a few girly pictures that never hurt anyone.
Never hurt anyone? For your information, Mr. Taxpayer, the dirty picture racket can be directly connected to a good percentage of the major crimes in this city.
But other times, his instincts were on the side of the misfits, the outsiders.
Do you realize what would happen if every man in the country that wanted to wear women's clothes or felt like a woman went to their doctors and wanted a sex change?
Of course. That's why I say perhaps society should be a little bit more lenient with them. Maybe society should try to understand them as human beings.
When I look at today's headlines, I sometimes think of the brutish, headstrong military and police in Plan 9 from Outer Space.
So what if we do develop this solenite bomb? We'd be even a stronger nation than now.
Stronger. You see? Your stupid minds. Stupid!
That's all I'm taking from you.
Get back here, you jerk!
Among other things, Plan 9 from Outer Space was a Cold War science fiction movie that encouraged us to view our supposed enemies with empathy and curiosity.
You, who wear the uniform of your country, you see, I wear the uniform of my country. Yes, we've had to use drastic means to get to you, but you left us no alternative. When you have the solenite, you have nothing. Nor does the universe.
Ed Wood was a complicated man, a man who worked out his ideas and wrestled with his demons through his art.
My mind's in a muddle, like in a thick fog. I can't make sense to myself sometimes.
And though he was a man of his time, he always had one eye on the future.
God help us in the future.